It has already been more than a century since the school system has started. But the main question that always hits me is this the time to change? Will the school system change due to this pandemic? Well, I'm going to share my opinion and my perspective of will school system really change after this pandemic? Because we have been seeing a lot of the times right now the schools have drastically improved in technological part because they are teaching online, right? And it makes us to think, does this mean that school system is going to change in the future? Will this remain the same in the future? Will the school continue teaching online and giving the freedom to the students? Well, to understand this, you must understand how the school started. School started in 17th century or 18th century, somewhere in between, when the Industrial Revolution was getting started. And why they created this school system? Prior to school system, there were apprentice and mentor, that kind of system. In Eastern culture, we call it Gurukul, which means Guru means teacher, mentor, and Kul means where the Guru lives, right? Where the mentor lives. So students had to go to the place where the mentor lives and stay for, I don't know, a couple of years, taking all the trainings that are necessary, all the life trainings, all the technical trainings, all these things. But then after this Industrial Revolution started, because there were more business people that were arising in this market, and they thought, okay, we can't get these people that are from the Gurukul and make them to work for us because they are not programmed in the way that they want. Because at that time what was happening was the business people that were in that time in the Industrial Revolution were finding that problem that they were not easy to manipulate, they were not easy to order, right? The people from Gurukul. So that's why they created this system called school, and where there will be a teacher that is trained by those industrial revolutionists, right? So who started all these industries, and all the business people will train that teacher, and that teacher will train according to what has to be trained, right? In the curriculum based, and the industrial people would make that curriculum and give it to the teacher. Teacher would teach that to 60, 70, 100 people, and those 100 people, from that 100 people, 2 teachers were taken, and that teachers, then they start the loop, right? And then that loop is right now coming to our teachers, coming to our school system. That's how the school system started actually, and very few people know this. So when we listen to this, how it got started about the school system, we always try to think, is it really programmed? Are we really programmable? Are we the machines that are being programmed? Well, the answer is yes. I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm in the school. What will they teach us? What will they say to us? Well, go to school from 9 to 5, right? You find something similar, 9 to 5 job, right? Rat race, we call it. And if we take another example, if that's not sufficient to answer your question, another example, let's say don't eat in the teaching period, only eat in the recess time, only eat in the break time. Something similar? Yeah, it's similar. Only eat in the break time, in the office, in the 9 to 5 job, only eat in 12, only eat at 1, right? And that's, if you see all the structures, that is the same. The school structure that we do, the activities in the school is totally same that we do in the office, the 9 to 5 rat race, right? So, which means you are being programmed by the school without you and even the teachers, even the people in the school knowing it. Because that loop was started way before your grandfather was born, right? So it was how school started. And to answer the question, let's get back to the question, can school system change due to this pandemic? Due to this pandemic, will this whole system of programming the people will change? Whole system of getting from 9 to 5, only eating in the break time, or all this system, will this change? Well, the answer is no. Because let me tell you this, if this changes, let's say they will let you eat at whatever time that you want, Even in the classroom where they are teaching, they will let you eat. What will happen then? Later on, when that system is changed, later on, the employees will start eating in the office time. The employees will start eating while they are working. And that's not good for the business. The employees should work so focused, right? And they are not going to let you do that. And if you do that, the whole business, the most of the business that are interrelated with these industries are going to fail, are going to go bankrupt. And that's why they will never let you do that. And that's how it is the loop. If you get stuck in, it's very hard to get out of, right? So the short answer to this question, can the school system change due to this pandemic, is big no. Well, you might think that it is going to change because we are seeing the change that is happening, right? The school is closed and they are teaching online, and people can travel wherever they want and still study, right? For example, the last time I was talking to one of my friends who is still in the college. I have dropped out of college, but my friends are there. So he was saying he is in another city and still studying. So it is quite good, actually, to be frank. But will this remain the same? No, big no. Because if that remains the same, all the companies that are working right now will go bankrupt. It can't be long term for those companies, for those businesses. That's why the middle class was started. That's why those people who are into that pool of loop are the middle class. The poor are already there. They are the farmers, all those people. The middle class is the one who is in the loop, and the rich are out of the loop. So that's how I wanted to tell you, this school system or college system is never going to change due to this pandemic or whatever comes in between. But I want this to change, actually. If you also have the same vision of changing this whole education system and bringing some positive thing instead of programming people. This is so bad. Programming people is like manipulation. It's like hypnosis, right? I just want you to subscribe right now to this channel and write down your thoughts in the comment section below. How can we change this education system? This pandemic will not change it. Lot of the disaster didn't change it. Lot of the campaigns didn't change it. So what can we actually do to change it? Comment down below and share your opinion. And share this video to your friends and families who are in the loop of middle class, and maybe they can also get out of the loop, right? Share this video and I'll see you in the next one.